Well, I'm gonna be recording this session.
What?
Well, if that's alright with you.
You're already filming, aren't you? Didn't even give me a chance to answer. Yes, doctor, go ahead and film. I already know how this is going.
Well, now, how does that make you feel?
Are you serious? You're gonna treat me like I'm some kind of nut? Like I got some screws loose or something?
Well,
I'm pissed. What do you expect?
now, Mr. Riley, you are currently staying at the Broadmoor High Security Hospital for the criminally insane, okay? And if there's any chance of you ever being released, I need to be thoroughly convinced that you are not, to be blunt, crazy, okay? So why don't you calm down? Come on, why don't you lay back down and tell me what happened, okay? Tell me why you're here. I mean, tell me why you were arrested.
You don't know. How do you not know? Did you lose my papers or something?
Calm, Mr. Riley, okay? I just need you to tell me what you did. Just tell me why people think that you're insane.
Well, it all started when my mother died. My father started treating me like it was my fault.
Well, you know, I'm sure that it was just him grieving over your mother.
No. It's not like that. Yeah, he had to grieve like anyone else, but he didn't need to hit me and throw me around.
Well, now, what do you mean, throw you around? I mean, really?
Yeah, really. He was a crazy fucking drunk.
Well, now, do you think that's the reason why you did what you did?
Does someone deserve to get decked just for stepping on a foot? Of course.
Well, were you the one stepping on his foot?
No, I was the kid getting him his beer.
Mr. Riley, I would hardly punch somebody over someone bringing me beer.
Well, now I guess you know my father.
All right, Mr. Riley. Just so you know, I'm filming again today.
Knock yourself out.
Well, last time you told me pretty much that you were mean because your father was mean.
Exactly.
Okay, well, Mr. Riley, let me ask you a question. Do you think that he really deserved it? I mean, it seems to me to be a pretty harsh overreaction, don't you think?
Why is everybody so fucking absolute about this? What about what he did to me? Don't I deserve any justice?
He would have been punished by the law, okay? That's why they're there.
It wouldn't have been the same. He would have been locked away with 3 meals a day on my tax money.
Well, you can't be sure.
Well,
about
nothing. He deserved more for taking my friends, my family, and my life.
You know what? You hated what he did to you. But then you turn around and you did the same thing to him. Okay? Tell me how that's reasonable.
You think you know what I went through? You think you can tell me what is just? But you can't. You didn't have my life. That's like saying you're hungry right now, even though you ate this morning. And then going and comparing yourself to some Ethiopian boy who's also hungry, but hasn't eaten for a week. It's not the same hunger. And you have no idea what it's like to have someone you love hate you. Where's the camera?
Well, I decided not to record today's session.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Well, I just wanted you to feel more comfortable. I mean, you just seemed really upset last time.
It's not working, Doc.
Well, I have the report, but well, I'd like to hear it from you.
What?
Look, Riley, I know what you did to your father, okay? I mean, I just want to know in your own words.
I was 17. I had just gotten back home from work. And he was passed out in his chair again. And then this uncontrollable feeling came over me. I grabbed the first thing I could see. A roll of duct tape. The fat bastard was so drunk he didn't even wake up. I had a pocket knife, but it just wouldn't do. So I went in the kitchen and grabbed a steak knife. And I stabbed him.
You stabbed him 17 times.
Once for every year of misery that bastard put me through.
So what was this uncontrollable feeling that you had?
This might sound strange, but it was God.
And you believe in God?
Now I do.
Okay, Mr. Riley. You see, I think that it was not God. Okay. Now, in my professional opinion, what I think it was your restless, subconscious anxieties towards your father, plain and simple. Okay.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
So with God behind you, you were no longer afraid of your father.
Yes.
Or was it because he was sleeping?
Today God has delivered my enemy into my hand. Therefore, strike him with the spear, and I will not strike him a second time.
You struck him 17 times. What happened to thou shalt not kill?
Though you may think it was wrong, God has already forgiven me.
You're delusional. What the? Riley? Riley?